that they can overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Atlanta, the front court is Shai and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's PORZINGIS in at the 5. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Allen finds Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's Strus on the wing. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Mobley against Johnson. It's Young on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mobley against PORZINGIS. Pass the ball. Mobley sets the pick for Ball. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. PORZINGIS inside, covered by Mobley. The shot's good.
Well, Kristaps PORZINGIS with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Pass to Strus. Ball kicks to Strus. Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Young passes to PORZINGIS. Back to Young. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Mitchell outside. Pass to Strus. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
And free throw good from Strus. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And so Strus nails both of them. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Screen by Allen. The wide open shot from Strus. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up, and it's good for 2.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Pass to Shai. Young, a screen on Strus. Here's Shai, defended by Strus. Here's Young. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Ball. Mobley looking it over. Pass to Strus. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Shoots from the elbow. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Deflects the pass. Porzingis kicks to Young. Shai with it. Defended by Strus. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's the screen. Ball dishes to Allen. Ball, the pass to Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Young outside, puts up a deep 3. No good on the shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Stolen by Allen. Ball against Young. Now here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. Over Young. Ball no good. The Hawks trail by 10. Johnson kicks to Young. For the three. Good on the triple.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Here's Ball. Screws in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, and Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
Pass to Daniels. Reza Shai in the corner. The three from Johnson. And it's Strus with the rebound. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Allen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
That free throw good from Allen. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and Porter subbed in for Ball. The Hawks trail by 14. Now Kennard. Down low. Young's shot is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Porter passes to Allen. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Young. Tries from 10. Kennard kicks to Okongwu. Off target from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Strus finds Mobley. Driving in. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Hunter. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Now Strus. Allen for 3. The shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young passes to Kennard. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Young. The Cavaliers leading by 12. In the corner, it's Hunter. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. The Hawks shooting just 35% to start the game. Krejci passes to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Hunter. To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. Now here's Hunter. Defended by Alexander Walker. Strus passes to Mobley. Back to Strus. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Krejci, guarded by Porter. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Porter dishes to Mobley. Pass to Strus. Now here's Mobley. Strus with it. From outside the arc. Reggie with the rebound. Kennard on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
To the paint. Here's Strus. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 10-point lead. Pass to Strus. For 3, Nance. Rebound, Atlanta. Kennard up top. Defended by Strus. Now Okongwu. Here's Krejci. Still without a basket. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Porter. Floats it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Max Strus making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The Hawks trail by 12. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Allen at center with Nance next to him. Donovan Mitchell is out there with ball, and it's Hunter in at the 3. And stolen by Hunter. Ball against Young. Now here's Ball. D right on him. Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Allen passes to Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Reza Shai. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And Reza Shai, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Atlanta making a switch here. PORZINGIS has checked in. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the #4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Allen kicks the ball. Young with the steal. Pass to Daniels. And here is Johnson. Young from outside gets that one to drop, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Ball, the pass to Allen. Hunter with it. Back to Allen. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 6 points for Allen. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 12. And here is Mitchell from deep three-point land. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 13.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Johnson against Wade. Johnson dishes to Young. Over ball. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for ball. And both free throws good for Hunter. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Daniels. Left side, Porzingis to the inside. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. A clear look for Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. It's stolen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Johnson. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
First one falls for him. And so Young nails them both. Here's Merrill. Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 7.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Young finds Johnson. Inside. Here's Porzingis. A shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Merrill, defended by Young. Merrill passes to Wade. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 10. It's to Porzingis. And here's Young. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell outside. Allen a screen on Young. The 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the 3-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. Covered by Hunter. Screened by Porzingis. They could use a bucket. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on DeAndre Hunter. For Atlanta, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Mitchell. It's deflected. PORZINGIS with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Mobley.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from PORZINGIS. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for PORZINGIS.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Strus kicks to Mobley. To the middle, intercepted. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. PORZINGIS inside. Mobley's there. Young for three. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Mobley outside. From 10 feet out, PORZINGIS with the rebound. PORZINGIS has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Fires for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to PORZINGIS. On the mark with the 15-footer. PORZINGIS has got 4 points in the quarter.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. PORZINGIS will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Okongwu's checked in for PORZINGIS. And Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in for Sam Merrill. On the wing, Nance. Covered by Okongwu. Now here's Mobley. Pass to Nance to stop the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. doing a tremendous job drawing the contact. Get the defense to commit. Get yourself to the foul line.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, even though Larry Nance doesn't handle it on every possession, you can expect him to be a factor on the defensive end and on the glass.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 6. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Clock at 4. Here's Daniels. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Porter passes to Mobley. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And the first one at the line is good.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 6. At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. Pass to Krejci. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Cavaliers leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Mitchell missing. Hawks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Fires the three. A rebound by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Fires from way outside. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Hawks trail by 5. The front court is Shai and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's PORZINGIS in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young, no good. The Cavaliers shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. PORZINGIS with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Mobley against PORZINGIS. Floats one up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 7. Outside, PORZINGIS. Here's Shai, defended by Strus. Daniels kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Shai, defended by Strus. And it's Shai missing. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mobley dishes the ball. Back to Mobley. Wound up there for Allen. It's tipped. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Strus finds ball. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Down low, it's Strus on the wing. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Hawks trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Allen slams it in.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Young against Ball. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 21 in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mobley wide open. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 10 points for Porzingis.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young against Ball.
Yeah, Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Clock at 6.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Strus. Back to Ball. Ball, a screen on Johnson. For 3, Hunter. Atlanta with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson finds Young. Now Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shai with it. Porzingis with a screen on Hunter. Three-pointer, Daniels. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Daniels. 5 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
And he makes the first. Wade, he's checked in for Mitchell. Both free throws good from Daniels. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Ball against Young. Here's the 3. And there's Hunter on the assist from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 4-point game to the right side. Pass to Daniels. Here's Porzingis. Allen defending from down low. And the shot goes in from Kristaps. Porzingis.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Allen passes to Wade. And here is Ball, defended by Young. Allen with the screen for Ball. Another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, you've got to stay with Ball when the pick comes. You know he's looking to get the shot off.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Six on the shot clock. Hunter kicks the ball. Puts up a deep three. Here's Allen. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. And that one falls for Young. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Porzingis. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Sam Merrill in for Lonzo Ball. And so Young nails them both. Cavaliers leading. Here's Merrill. Still yet to score. And here is Hunter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Krejci. For the tie, the rebound by Merrill. The Cavaliers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Wade outside. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. That one misses for Strus. The Hawks trail by 4. Kennard with the ball. Pass to Krejci. Going inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Well, Cleveland shooting around 41% on the night. Now Merrill. He has yet to score. To the inside. Swiped it away. Takes it inside. And the basket by Krejci.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
A three from Strus. Kennard with the rebound. Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Krejci. He's defended by Merrill. For the lead. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Strus's shot is good.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Kennard. And he makes good on the layup. Kennard's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Offensive rebound. Here's Nance. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Here's Krejci, guarded by Porter. Pass to Kennard. Now, here's Okongwu. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Hunter. Back to Porter. Now Merrill. From deep three-point land. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's Krejci, guarded by Porter. Here's Okongwu. Hits the jump hook.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Nance a screen on Kennard. Here's Merrill. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley's checked in for Wade, and it's Mitchell in for Porter. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Pass to Merrill. Oh, offensive interference. The Hawks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Johnson with a screen on Hunter, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Cavaliers trailing. Merrill passes to Nance. Hunter with it. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Here's Krejci. He's defended by Merrill. Okongwu with a screen on Hunter. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Okongwu. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Cleveland. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with ball, and it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Johnson outside. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And Atlanta has possession. Daniels passes to Young. Johnson for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Shai, defended by Strus. And the three ball is good. Young's got 28 points for the game.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Fires it up. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen. Now that's 17 points for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. The three ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. Strus has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Mitchell. Back to Strus. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here is Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Young outside. Misses the 3. Cleveland leading by 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Shai.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Ball hits them both. The Hawks trail by 7. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Young on deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen by Allen. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell ferocious attacking in the open floor.
Young finds Porzingis. Now Daniels. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Johnson sends the screen for Shai. Pass to Johnson. And the first one drops. And Johnson drops them both. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Allen with the screen for Strus. Hits it from three-point range. Strus is got 27.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Shai with the steal. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First one falls for him. And so Young nails them both. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here's Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's Daniels. Covered by Mitchell. Young outside. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Shai. And here's Johnson outside. Ball with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Mobley throws it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Now Shai, defended by Strus. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Porzingis. Allen defending. Three-pointer, Daniels. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ball, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Ball hits them both. Here's Shai. Pass to Porzingis. Shai with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Shai. That one is no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Screen by Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Mitchell. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here is Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Johnson, the pass to Young. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Young's got 39.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Pass to Strus. And another three for Cleveland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Shai, defended by Strus. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside, ball. Back to Mitchell. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes.
And that's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Young. Johnson outside. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Shai. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. It's Strus on the wing. Clock at 6. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. Porzingis passes to Young. Now Daniels. Pass to Shai. Porzingis kicks to Daniels. His three-pointer's off the mark. Strus with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. The Hawks trail by 9. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Young passes to Porzingis. Back to Young. Up top, Porzingis. Pass to Daniels. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
The Hawks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Young finds Porzingis. At the top of the key, Shai. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Holds it up there for Mobley. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ball against Young. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
At that size, Porzingis doesn't have to travel far to get above the cup. That is a nice finish.
Mitchell outside. Pass the ball. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. The Hawks trail by 8. Left side, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis in a big spot, not an inch of back down. That is beautiful.
Mitchell outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Fires top of the key. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Strus kicks to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting two.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Down low. And here we go. Mobley heading to the hoop.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game.